is Caitlin Clark, able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of the nice.
Clark, pull up three, at one. You, and this guy is the president of.
Phoenix doesn't have that right now as Clark comes up with the turnover. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go. Clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot falls. For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a star. She's a force that reshapes the game the moment she steps onto the court. Every possession feels dangerous, every touch carries purpose, and every defender knows that one mistake can turn into a highlight. Her ability to control the tempo.
To chat with the Fever this morning, with Clark and with Coach Sides, we asked them, what would
Eddie Burke has missed the 3 in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass, Boston.
Up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut. Clark connects.
Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a
Score from anywhere and elevate her teammates is what makes her one of the most electrifying players in basketball today. Her ball handling allows her to create those opportunities. Clark uses sharp changes of pace, tight control, and excellent footwork to keep defenders off balance.
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
Brianna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it! Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Who buries a 3?
Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
She doesn't rely on speed alone, she relies on timing. One hesitation, one misstep by the defender, and she's already in rhythm for the shot. That ability to read defenders in real time is a major reason her scoring looks effortless. Caitlin Clark's basketball IQ separates her from most players.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith.
With some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets.
Indiana Fever arguably playing and statistically playing some of the basket.
How to use her body and get to her spots and being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off. 8 players on the floor who have played in an all-star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game.
She understands spacing, tempo, and momentum. She knows when to push the pace and when to slow the game down. In high-pressure moments, she stays composed, trusting her skill and decision-making. She doesn't force plays, she creates them. That calm confidence allows her to take over games.
Many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass.
For Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for
Anna, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
Davis hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down.
that was what
made that team so good, you two? Outside. There's Mitchell curls it out. Boston handoff. Clark back to Boston. Boston spins and banks it in.
Without disrupting flow. Off the ball, Clark remains just as impactful. She relocates quickly, finds open pockets, and stays ready at all times. Defenders can't relax for a second, because even without the ball, her movement creates pressure.
Break there to help. Nice pass back to Ben.
Ray works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back.
by the Dream, getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone and another triple goes.
Clark
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo. Drill.
Talking about with Kingsley Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it. Smith again.
And opens opportunities for others. Another underrated aspect of her game is toughness. Clark embraces physical play, absorbs contact, and continues attacking regardless of defensive attention.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark.
To get the app and catch these must-see matchups live. Oh, great fake from Boston, who lays it in.
Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a three. Clark feeds Boston. Shot clock down to 4. Boston on the drive. Boston fades and hits.
Clark trying to shake free, get some space, did not take the 3, drives. Smith gets loose and lays it in.
She doesn't shy away from big moments, she demands them. When the game tightens and the crowd gets louder, her focus sharpens. Caitlin Clark's highlights aren't just about spectacular shots. They're about leadership, control, and confidence.
Has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good. I think she said, I'm 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Can I come in? Stephanie White looked up and said, I'll get you in. Here's Mitchell. What a feed from Al.
Breanna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Who have a 9-point third-quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight.
What a pass. And Wallace
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3. Will dip inside and lay it in.
Every big play lifts her teammates and shifts momentum. She doesn't just score points, she changes the direction of games. If you enjoyed these Caitlin Clark highlights and commentary,
made the last 2 games for JC, but she has been hot tonight. Doctis uses the
look, and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark range.
As Melissa Smith went to the line and did in fact complete the 3-point play.
What do we have? 3 back behind the back.
Clark looking to shake. Gives it up. Lob it in. Howard. Good position.
Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play.
But here's Emily with a huge block. An absolute wall at the rim. Leads to that.
rim here. Hesitation. You have to come out on her. It goes by. Her first 2.
make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We'll keep bringing you elite performances, unforgettable moments, and the best players in the game. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.